Oh my goodness, I see something in here that is mind-blowing. I can't even skip it. I have to just go straight for that. You found the Cynthia? Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. But I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and the world's biggest Nickelodeon collection. And the creator and CEO of this channel happen to make Mitchell, our man behind the camera here, the head of our HR department.
And you got a whirlwind of paperwork, buddy. Look at all these. These are all your complaints you gotta fill.
Those are all my complaints. How?
These guns.
Oh, damn, you almost broke the wheel, Mitchell. Yeah, that makes sense. But the good thing is I got a good word in with the boss. I buy her food and her water. Right the hand that feeds you. Well, looks like I am suspended. But I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Mitchell, camera, flip!
Wait, what the heck am I supposed to do for that?
No, no, you get on this side. Alright.
See, this is why you have complaints, okay? Doesn't hit record, he doesn't run.
I may have forgot to press record, that's why I'm not on this side. How does that feel, being over there, huh?
I don't know, at this point it doesn't feel great. You know, it's hotter, it's bright.
Yeah, it's very bright. Feels like
especially with glasses, it's just reflecting everything.
It feels like you're standing in front of the sun itself. But, camera flip! It's about to get a whole lot brighter right back because your boy is here. And today is gonna be an amazing day. And the reason why we did the Mitchell camera flip is because Mitchell actually brought some mystery boxes for us to open up. So, Mitchell and myself included, you know, you'd think when the camera goes off, I just come into this corner right here and stay frozen for the next 24 hours until we film the next video.
That's exactly what I think.
Sometimes I do that, but that's just the problem I have. But sometimes when Mitchell's out on his own journey, he's doing his day-to-day stuff, going grocery shopping, stuff like that, he can find all types of random items, and he wants to add them here to the cavern so that way we can check them out on the channel. So he did this just for you guys, also for me included, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's found some stuff in videos before, but he had a couple little items he slowly started to add up, so he made a mystery box for us to open over here. So this video would not be possible if it wasn't for Mitchell finding these items here, so shout out to him. Appreciate it so much. We're gonna check them out, and of course we're going to add some to the collection. And I mean, it's kind of like a fan mail. Maybe we can label them if you want.
Don't have to do all that.
We're gonna get into it right now, guys, see what we can find. I already know for sure he said we have some stuff for the left side of the room here, we have some stuff for the right side of the room, and we even have some stuff for inside the house.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's a huge variety, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with this box right here. I think it's the most of the variety. And then this item right here, I have my suspicions on what it could be with that Jazzware logo on it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again, thank you so much to Mitchell for making this video possible. And make sure you guys show him some love in the comments down below. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so let's keep it a mystery. We're gonna put the box down here. I'll give you guys your little hamana.
Very yellow.
Very yellow, but blurry. Let's see what we got here. So I already see something perfect off the gate here. And we have the sponge. And dude, that is so freaking cute. We did not have this SpongeBob plushie in the collection yet. And it's got the tag on it still fresh. I'm gonna guess this was the one from Five Below that we couldn't find.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So me and Mitchell always go to Five Below. More often than you guys see Five Below videos. I would do more Five Below hunts, but every time we go, they got zilch. Nothing.
Everyone else was like, oh yeah, look at this, look at this.
They have absolutely nothing in there for us. But the SpongeBob plushie was one of the ones they dropped there. And this is one I've wanted to add to the collection for a long time because it's almost like a little mini version of the full-size body pillows they have.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's like a little mini version of him that kind of just fits in anywhere. So thank you so much. This one's adorable and awesome.
His eyes are all sparkly.
Yeah, and his eyes are all sparkly too, which is slightly different from the full body one too. Very, very cute. Thank you so much.
No problem. They had a couple of 10-inch plushes there, so.
Ooh, okay, what's else next here? I see another one that's kind of pink.
SpongeBob was the first 10-inch.
Hey, we got the Pat back right here too. So freaking cool. So we have the duo right here, Patrick and SpongeBob. That's an awesome setup right here. And you already know the Patrick has got to find a place up here in our plushie basket. And SpongeBob, he's gonna be kicking back somewhere. Maybe we'll have him riding on the SpongeBob piggy bank over there. He's gonna go somewhere though. That is so freaking sweet. And honestly, I think this is like, especially the SpongeBob, one of my favorite sizes of plushie because it's not so big.
Yeah, they're not huge.
And they're still flexible too. Like the legs are flexible and stuff. I love like the Kid Robot plushies and stuff like that. But they're very like, okay, you have to keep them in a certain fashion. But the thing about the more flexible plushies like this is you can kind of get them to do whatever you want. So we'll definitely do something fun with this SpongeBob one for sure. And then we got the Patrick right here to go with it.
I just gotta do that.
So did I.
My best friend made it for me.
Okay, so next up here, ooh, okay, we see a few more items in here. Dude, you found them?
Yeah.
The Bendables! We have the Patrick Bendables right here. Another item we have been going to Five Below for I don't even know how long, trying to get these Bendable figures, and it has been so freaking tough. We have the Patrick one right here. So you guys will notice in the back of the room back here, my goal with this wall is to slowly take this stuff on this side out and we're gonna put it in the back of the room for like wall art. And I wanna make this whole wall just a massive wall of just hundreds of products that are all ones that hang by the hook like this. And this is one that's gonna be getting its own section as these Bendables, dude.
They're so cool, yeah.
They're so freaking cool. And just kind of have them all around the Nickelodeon sign, of course. But we have the Bendable Patrick. I don't know if that means you got the other Bendables in here, but we see the Bendable Spongebob. And wow, again, another situation where these are way bigger than I expected them to be.
They threw me off for sure.
Yeah, like, I was expecting them to be like maybe like this size. I did not see them being like full size. This is probably like real life size SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yeah.
Life size. But I gotta say I love is that Squidward, as we've been noticing, is not doing the thing on his image in the back. You know, I feel like they've noticed that, you know, we've been talking about the thing. So he's
We
like,
gotta stop.
yeah, they gotta stop doing it as much. And this is by the brand Bendums themselves. But if you look back here, you'll see we have the original SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward bendable figures. Those came out years ago, and I mean, we have not seen bendable figures of them since then. So it's cool to see that we get a modern day version of this for kids to grow up with now. So really enjoy the bendable products here. They have a Bendum Cynthia as well that is out that we already have pre-ordered for when it comes out. So if you guys haven't seen that one, it's on Amazon. Go check it out. But we got SpongeBob and Patrick, so you know, put them with each other. And it's cool because SpongeBob, we've seen his flexibility in all terms. I mean, he turns into everything and everything. We've seen him turn into a television. We've seen him turn into a CD player. We've seen him turn into footballs. We've seen him turn into DVDs. We've seen him turn into piggy banks. We've seen him turn into thermometers, rectal thermometers. In fact, rectal thermometers are a thing, Mitchell.
Yes,
Let's not
I
forget
understand this.
No, let's not forget the rectal thermometer.
I'm trying to.
And whatever else crazy thing Ryan can find on screen here for a crazy SpongeBob transformation. But Patrick, we haven't seen his flexibility as much, except for that one time.
I can finally touch my toes.
That's when he first came at Bendum.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Mr. Krabs right here. So we have the Mr. Krabs Bendum as well. And I don't have any Mr. Krabs Bendum. So when it comes to those bendable figures I was talking about, the vintage ones, oh boy, I am gonna regret saying this because my search is gonna become even harder. But believe it or not, there's the original set with these Patrick, SpongeBob, and Squidward. But there's also a Bendum set with Mr. Krabs, Sandy, and also I think Gary. That's green label.
Wow.
And that one is so hard to find. With that Mr. Krabs one,
Impossible.
next to non-existent. So I mean, maybe one day we'll be managed to be able to find that one in the collection. But for right now, at least we have another one, the modern Bendums. And it's interesting that they kind of took a little bit of detail away from Mr. Krabs in this one. The belt itself is just the blue all the way across, and they didn't add the like dark piece for the top of the eyes there, you know?
I guess they figured, oh, you're gonna mess it up.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You are gonna bend it around too. But with SpongeBob, they're like, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm only seeing like one little missing detail, which is the lines for his socks. But I think, like you said, the more fine paints like that, as you're stretching them around, it's just gonna crack and kind of become brittle anyway.
Not that you're taking these out, but
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're not taking them out at all anyway, but it's just a little notable change that they did do with the characters in order to kind of make them fit that bendable format. But I would rather them be less detailed and be this size than be more detailed and small.
yeah.
Because if you're looking for just good profiles of the characters in your collection, I mean, just almost knocked over the gang here. But these are just really good profiles of the characters you can hang up on the wall, and they also have the option of being set up too, because a lot of these blisters do that nowadays, which is a really cool effect.
And they're like thick.
Hell yeah.
You know, just like little flat, pieces,
Yeah, exactly. They're thickums. But we already knew Mr. Krabs had cake. We've seen Mr. Krabs' cake, SpongeBob's cake, Patrick's cake. The only person's cake we haven't seen yet is Squidward's.
Squidward shakes it.
Oh, Squidward does shake it. Speaking of Squidward, we have here, and I would be willing to say he is the coolest Bendum because he is the character that has the most flexibility. I mean, we've seen him dance before. And the fact that you can bend each individual extremity kind of makes it awesome. As we all know, Squidward is an octopus, but he only has 6 tentacles. So it's cool that you can actually kind of get to see him and count him out, because usually his feet kind of look like just 2 that are together.
Yeah, they're just like all warped together.
Yeah, so it's cool to see all the individual pieces of Squidward. He looks more octopus and squid-like in this form than he typically would.
And he's actually got probably the most detail. Even his suction cups have.
Yeah, his suction cups actually have the detailing on them. I mean, they could have easily just done like a purple color on the bottom, but they actually went and put the suction cups on there, which I appreciate. So all of these as a crew, I mean, more appropriately, there we go. I mean, all of them as a crew looks amazing. Just like for 20 bucks, because they have these at Five Below right now. For 20 bucks, you can get an awesome representation of all of the characters in your collection. And I mean, that's just what it's all about. That's why I love the products that are coming out there so much, because collecting is not cheap at all. And when you can get a branded, licensed product, has all the detailing, everything you're looking for, and a good profile of the character for a good price, that's a huge win for the community. And Mr. Krabs got one, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
They could have easily just done these 3 and that would have, I mean, hell, they could have just done those 2 and it would have done well. But I think they had to do the
I
Squidward.
think Squidward was too good not to do it.
But the fact they did Mr. Krabs, like, come on, that is sweet. Okay, so next up here, oh my goodness, I see something in here that is mind-blowing.
I saw that and I was like, I have to get this.
I can't even skip it. I have to just go straight for that. You found the Cynthia plushie?
I was like,
What
I
the
can't leave this here.
Oh my, wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Dude, that is amazing. Okay, so this is gonna get a main spot. Dude, we're gonna be moving them geekies. Everything here is getting moved, and we are putting Cynthia right there. That is the perfect spot for her. That is so freaking cool, dude. I almost don't want to open it, but I have to, because this is never leaving anywhere in the collection. This is amazing. So you have Cynthia with her Cynthia Dreamhouse cell phone right here as well. The little antenna on it, because, you know, back in the day, this did something. I don't know if it really did, but they told us it did, you know? But dude, that is amazing. So you have the Cynthia doll here in classic form. You guys don't know Cynthia. Cynthia's iconic to being Angelica's favorite toy. We have seen Angelica carry her throughout her entire life. You even get to see Cynthia make an appearance in All Grown Up.
Smart move trading Robobutt for Cynthia.
The fact is that if she is getting represented in a plushie, that's big moves from Kid Robot. That's something I would have never expected. And shout out to you for finding it, because they probably get like one of these in stock at the store. Where did you find this at? Target?
That was Target, yeah.
Target, okay, so yeah, so Target, I remember having these, but I mean, never in our area, Los Angeles County, would this have still been in stock. So, like I said, this is gonna be going up right here on our whole little Rugrats shelf, but let's be real, it's kind of an Angelica shelf.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Angelica is just so freaking cool, and I mean, yeah, she's kind of a bully, but at the same time, her merchandise always looks so sweet. So without a doubt, she's gonna get her Cynthia doll up there with the rest of her. Shout out to you on this find, dude. We're not ranking anything today, because I mean, that was just freaking, everything here I appreciate is amazing, but 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on this one. That is incredible.
You know who I got to go with it.
Oh yeah, I see it in there, but we're gonna save that one for a little bit later. Let's see what else we got here though. So you found some more of the mystery boxes, I see.
What was left?
Yeah, so we have all of these up here on the top shelf. We'll have a scan shot for you guys a little later. We've got all the gold ones. We went through all the gold ones. We got the gold Tommy, Chucky, Stimpy, and is that it?
That's it. We still need like the common Spike, the common Chucky.
Yes. So we just need common Chucky, Tommy, and Spike. We need the whole common Rugrats line. So let's see if we get lucky enough to get one of those here. But whatever I get, I'm gonna be happy with it, and I appreciate it either way. Let's see what we got here. First off, we have Arnold. Nice to see Arnold. Did somebody say, hey, Arnold? Move it, football head. We got Arnold there. You got a good little look at the whole set here, though. A little better profile of all the characters as well, too. But Arnold's still an awesome one nonetheless, and thank you so much for picking him up.
Come on, Spike. Just want to see Spike.
I know, at least we get Spike. That would be the whole collection. We got Ren right here. Not bad at all. Very nice to see Ren here. Very cute. Next up, who do we got? Who do we got? Spike!
Yeah!
We got Spike! Yeah, baby! We got Spike. That is unreal. If I would have picked one of the three to get, I would have picked Spike, because we did get Tommy and Chucky technically in their gold variants, but now we have at least representation of the entire set with Spike being there.
I swear Spike was more rare than the gold.
We've opened so many of these, whether they be for this channel or also for Whatnot, because we've opened up some on Whatnot as well too, and nobody pulled a Spike. Nobody got a Spike. We've We've opened up, what, maybe like
Over
60 of these?
Yeah, way too many.
Not one spike, but now we have a spike, so that is freaking fire right there.
Yeah, the rest are just, we can get, oh well, we can get Gerald.
This is what he's saying, oh well. You got Gerald. Gerald is still sick though, I love him, nice to see him here. Anything we get is awesome at this point. We got Spike. What do we got here last? We got another Ren. Nice to see you again, Ren.
I'm so excited for that.
I'm excited for Spike in general. So the rest of these are just freaking wins, but this is the ultimate win right here. We got Spike. So very Rugrats day. We got the freaking Cynthia here. We got the Spike to go with it. Awesome. And we've seen Spike and Cynthia have a somewhat of a relationship.
And do you spot?
Okay, and then next up here, the king himself. I mean, we know SpongeBob is the king of Nickelodeon, but the king of the Rep Pack, the king of the Cartoon Cavern, is none other than Reptar here. And yes, 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 I will say it all the time, SpongeBob is my favorite character when it comes to Nickelodeon, but aesthetically, not anything to do with the show, the place it had in my childhood, visually, my favorite character is Reptar. So this was one that we were on the lookout for, and if you saw our FYE video, I actually picked that one up. I grabbed it and I was like, oh, let's get this one. And Mitchell was like, you don't want to get that one. I'm like, why don't I want to get that one? He's like, just trust me, you don't want to get that one. I was like, okay.
I was like, yeah, it's out of the bag, you know, it's unsealed, it doesn't look, you know, it's not
I had
cool.
no clue. I thought maybe you saw like a toddler wipe their butt with it or something, and you're like, oh no, that one's gonna smell bad, don't get that one, you know, or saw some kind of flaw with it. I did not expect you to actually have it in the box here. So we have Reptar as well, and again, this is the Kid Robot one. We have like pretty much, I feel like we're getting close to having like all of the Kid Robot plushies. We have the Ren and Stimpy ones, which are back here. We have all of the SpongeBob ones at this point. As far as this size ones go, we're still missing a couple of the vibrating ones, but at this size, we have all of them. Now we have Cynthia and a Reptar. I mean, we are completing that freaking Kid Robot line of these sitting plushies, and they're really some of the best plushies that have ever been released. A perfect size to fit into any collection. And not just that, they work by sitting there, kind of like a figure in some ways, but also could be used as a plushie too. So really cool to see Reptar. And I love the little pieces they put for his claws too. So you get the claws, you get the teeth, and of course his awesome purple tongue as well. So, and again, another awesome pickup, man.
This one's just so adorable.
Super adorable. I gotta say, of the two, the Cynthia one is the most unreal.
Yeah.
Like, I would have never expected them to make a Cynthia plushie, so that one just blows my mind. And this has got to be one of the most adorable Reptars so far. He looks aggressive.
Aggressively cute.
Aggressively cute, exactly. He couldn't hurt a fly if he wanted to, and if he did, it'd still be cute.
You'd be doing us a favor.
Like, oh, look at here. Look at that tyrannical, destructive monster. All right, so that was amazing, dude. Awesome pickups across the board. And of course, stick around. We're going to be adding a bunch of this stuff to the collection. We're going to add these guys for sure. We're going to be adding these guys in very, very solid places here in the background. And of course, we're going to find something to do with these awesome boys of Bikini Bottom as well. But we got one more box here, which you actually brought later on, which I did not expect. And it's from Jazzware. Don't know what to expect here. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? Dude, the freaking Gengar Squishmallow! Dude, that's amazing! He's so freaking soft. I can feel anxiety. Troubles melting as I hug this demon of the afterlife. He is incredible. Dude, I didn't know they were that big.
Oh, they're massive, yeah.
I thought they were like tiny little ones, like kind of like the Spongebob Squishmallows, you know?
Oh no, he's big. He's a big boy.
He's even bigger than the Spongebob one, the full-size big one. That is freaking amazing. Thank you so much, dude. Shout out to you. That is amazing. Thank you so much. That's so sweet, kind, generous. I did not expect any of this at all. Like, I mean, I thought there'd be a couple cool things in there because you brought something,
yeah.
But I didn't think the box was gonna be this amazing, so I appreciate it. I mean, I gotta say, everything's my favorite, but this guy,
I saw it, I was like, okay, I have to grab this one at least.
yes, if you guys don't know, Gengar is my favorite Pokemon in the entire world. Ever since I was a kid, I've always picked Gengar part of my team in every playthrough of the game, and now I get a cuddleable version of him. That is the softest Gengar
I have
ever.
him on my bed too, because I was like, this is too good.
He's so soft, dude. I feel like I could jump out of a plane and land on this and I would be okay. Like, that is unbelievable. But dude, I love that they have the little spikes on his back as well. And one of my favorite things about Gengar is he's got the demented face, but he's like the little chunky boy, you know, who's very, very soft and adorable too. So I am a huge fan of this. He made a perfect person to make a Squishmallow of. They could have chose Snorlax. They
did.
logos. Oh, they did?
They did Snorlax, Togepi, Piplup, Pikachu.
Wow, there's a lot of Squishmallows I didn't know about.
And the Snorlax is like 20 inch, so he's even bigger than Gengar. For obvious reasons. He's huge.
We might have to get a Snorlax one day. But the Gengar one, if I'd have any, this is the perfect one to represent everything that I love about Pokemon. We have the Gengar. I mean, Squishmallows can add up very quickly.
Oh, absolutely.
So to have one, I mean, Pikachu's amazing. I love Pikachu too, but I would choose Gengar every day of the week. This is amazing. So shout out to Mitchell. You guys know Mitchell. He is an absolute legend here on the channel. He's been working on this show, whether it be on this show or any of the channels, for several years now, and all of his work never goes unnoticed. Mitchell does an amazing job, and some of the stuff you guys don't even see that he does off camera. He helps me so much with the stuff that we do here. He helps me stuff behind the scenes, and he helps me a lot just as a friend. So thank you for being my friend, Mitchell. Thank you for being incredible. You did not have to go out of your way to do all this stuff, but that's something you'll get to know about Mitchell if you guys don't get to know about him on camera all the time, as he is an extremely sweet individual, not just to me, but everybody in his life. Mitchell's just an awesome dude, so make sure you guys show him some love down below in the comments. I would appreciate it. Everybody on this crew is just really, really thoughtful people. You know, my mom, Karina, everybody who's here, they love the stuff that we talk about on this show. You know, almost, you know, maybe when it comes to Spongebob, you know, maybe not as much, but you know, some people could be a little debilitated by their addiction. But they love all this stuff just as much as many of you guys do and are huge fans of it. And you know, that's what makes it so much fun, is that we're talking about stuff and doing things based off of stuff that we all love. And I consider it a true honor to be able to work with everybody that I get to work with, doing this stuff and being able to, like I said, talk about the stuff that I love and being able to do it with you beautiful people. So thank you so much, Mitchell, for bringing this stuff, for not only me to be able to add to the collection, check it out, but also for the community here to be able to enjoy as well too. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I know, because a lot of people are like, oh, you got that Gengar, you got that Gengar.
You got them Bendables, you got them Bendables. No, I don't got them Bendables. No, I ain't got that Gengar. But now I do.
He looks so funny like that.
So now we do, and of course you guys already know I'm gonna be adding this to the Gengar collection, but honestly I don't even know, it might end up on my couch as me sitting on it every now and then too. It might go back and forth between the collection and also me using it as a pillow, because this thing is...
might have to watch out for his pre-evolution.
Oh, Hunter, that's true. Yeah. But this guy is freaking so sweet, and of course, like I said, stick around, we're gonna add some of these guys to the collection here. But before that, you know the drill. Scan it. So for the new Reptar, he's going right here on this Reptar's back with the other big Reptar behind him and the purple Reptar right there, the Reptar wagon on top with the Reptar logo box. There's a lot of Reptar going on up here.
No, it's like it's a Reptar shelf up there or something.
Something like that, right? And then we got all these Reptars right here. But the Reptars continue to grow. And I also found all the baby's accessories to go with them, including the Cynthia doll. And speaking of Cynthia, we added her right down here on top of the lunchbox, like I said. I think she fits in there perfectly. And just as a, I mean, you have a lot of Reptar, right? The second like iconic item when people think about Rugrats, and for me as well, is Cynthia. And when we're doing the background right here, as I always say, guys, we have so much stuff in the collection, and not all of it can be in the area where you guys can see it all on camera all the time. So I like to pick the stuff that just is immediately, you see it and boom, it just opens up a door of nostalgia. So like, for example, Twister's helmet that we got in here from fan mail. We have Tommy's screwdriver. We have Goddard over here as another example. And
the rules book.
There's a lot, yeah. And Cynthia is, like, along with Reptar, one of those characters where people, as soon as they see her, all those memories and all those good times start flooding back. So I think she goes perfect right there. So for the Gengar Squishmallow, I decided to add him right here with all the other Squishmallows. As you guys know, I got my Gengar shelf going on right here. So I wanted to get him a little closer to that stuff up there. And he's keeping Bulbasaur down here warm too. So I love it so much. And shout out to Mitchell again. So that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And also don't forget, we are on Patreon, where you'll get an extended version of this video and also every other video, and it helps us keep the lights on in the cavern. So go check it out. I would greatly appreciate it. And check out all the additional perks that come with it. And also don't forget, we're on Whatnot 2 nights a week, Wednesdays and Fridays. And we talk about all the stuff that we love on this channel, as well as auction off some awesome stuff that you could add to your collection. And for your first pickup, you get $15 off your first purchase. So whatever you get 15 bucks off it, which means you can get something for free or for a really big discount. So go take advantage of that free money down below, and I'll see you guys in this video that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rep Pack, I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Adios.